MLA Temjin Menba raised concerns over rising unemployment in the state, warning that degrees without skills are leaving youth without opportunities. Citing government data, he said over 70,000 job seekers are registered, with more than 42% being graduates or postgraduates, but only a small fraction holding technical degrees. He stressed the need to align education with employable skills, pointing to Assam's example of training professionals for a semiconductor plant. Temjin Menba urged the adoption of the National Education Policy 2020, highlighting its focus on vocational training, digital learning and courses tailored to Nagaland's strength in bamboo, ecotourism, agribusiness and handloom. The MLA noted that Nagaland's 9 polytechnics and recent nomination in paramedical and technical courses can play a key role in bridging the gap, but all called for greater synergy among departments to create jobs, attract investments and strengthen entrepreneurship.
I rise today with a deep sense of duty and urgency to present before this august House the realities of unemployment, employability and skilling of our youths in the state. While Nagaland has made commendable progress in education, connectivity and infrastructure, we stand at a crossroads. Our challenge today is not only to create jobs but to ensure that every young person in Nagaland is equipped with a marketable skill set that guarantees dignity of work and a future of opportunity. According to the Directorate of Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, as on 31st December 2023, there were 70,936 job seekers registered with the employment exchanges throughout the state. Out of these, only 30,251, which is about 42.66%, have tertiary level credentials, out of which 6,847 are postgraduates and above, 21,545 are graduates, and only 1,859 holds technical degrees. As per the Higher Education Enrollment Records, for the academic year 2023-24, there were 26,443 undergraduate students and 9,843 postgraduate students enrolled across degree institutions, and in 2024-25, total enrollment stands at 32,915 students across 72 colleges. These data shows that we have a powerful educated youth population which is on the rise every year. But without adequate skill alignment and job opportunities, their potentials go untapped. Honorable members, unemployment is no longer just about numbers. It's about quality, dignity and relevance. An unemployed graduate is a vested asset, but when a graduate student acquires and is certified in one marketable skill, it makes them employable, resilient and entrepreneurial. I draw your kind attention today to a crucial crossroad: our youth's aspiration for dignified livelihoods. We have advanced in education infrastructure, but our next challenge is to translate academic learning into meaningful employment, ensure that every student leaves school equipped with at least one marketable skill. In a fast-changing economy, skills are the new currency of employability. Honorable members, if Assam can prepare a workforce of 15,700 individuals, including managers, engineers, technicians, and operators, supported by academic and skilling partnerships to prepare the workforce for a 27,000 crore semiconductor plant at Jagi Road, we too must prepare our youths for industries of tomorrow, be it in renewable energy, agro-tech, tourism, digital services, or high-end manufacturing. Honorable members, for the youths of Nagaland to thrive with the skill set and to impart them along with their curriculum, we must first introduce and take full advantage of the National Education Policy 2020. The NEP 2020 is not just a vision document, it is an opportunity for Nagaland to revolutionize skilling, and I would like to highlight some of the important objectives that cover through NEP 2020. 1. Vocational exposure from class 6. NEP mandates early exposure to vocational skills, coding and crafts, making students job ready. Flexibility in subject choices. Students can pursue multidisciplinary combinations, blending academics with entrepreneurship, agriculture or IT. Skill integration in higher education. NEP's multi-entry and exit system allows students to accumulate credits and short-term certifications while studying. Focus on local knowledge. Courses can be conceptualized to Nagaland's strengths: bamboo crafts, ecotourism, agribusiness, handloom, and digital services. Digital learning programs. NEP encourages online skill courses through platforms like Swayam, bringing advanced training to remote villages. As far as the technical education is concerned, the department has currently 9 polytechnics offering diploma programs across trades like civil, mechanical, automobile, electrical and electronics, computer science and engineering, fashion technology, architecture, assistantship, and interior design, collectively with a seat capacity of approximately 435. Additionally, during this academic year, a total of 576 students have been selected and nominated to various courses, such as paramedical, engineering, MBBS, and medical light. Nagaland's technical education ecosystem is a powerful tool for employability if used deliberately and diligently. Polytechnics train students for industry-ready roles in sectors that offer high employability, such as construction, manufacturing, tool rooms, IT supports, etc. These programs not only give them hands-on expertise, but it also enables them to start their own businesses. And in a state like Nagaland, where there are no large-scale industries, it gives them the readiness for private sector jobs anywhere in India or abroad. Honorable members, unemployment cannot be solved by education alone. It requires strong synergy between technical education, industries and commerce, skill development, services sector, and IT departments. These departments must be the engines of our economic revival. I would like to briefly state how each department can contribute in achieving these goals. Technical education produces job-ready students who can work globally or start local enterprises. Strengthen our workforce with practical hands-on expertise. Industries and commerce. The key to attracting investment, establishing manufacturing units, and supporting MSMEs. Must lead industrial policy reforms and anchor large projects like Assam's Semiconductor Hub. Skill development. Bridges that gap between education and employability. Empowers youth to become self-reliant through entrepreneurship training, startup incubation, and microcredit schemes. Information technology enables our youth to compete globally through digital literacy, remote work, and IT-enabled services. Strengthening IT parks and digital skilling will unlock jobs without requiring physical relocation. Honorable members, we are at a very decisive moment. We can either allow unemployment to erode hope, or we can make a decisive decision and act boldly and commit to a new vision for Nagaland and its youth. A state where every young person is skilled and future ready. A state that attracts industries, corporate investors, and homegrown enterprises to turn our talent into an economic engine. A state where employment exchanges become centers of opportunity, not mere registration centers. The future of Nagaland lies in our ability to skill our youth, attract investments, and empower local entrepreneurs. With all our support, Nagaland can emerge as a hub of innovation, entrepreneurship, and a powerhouse in the Northeast.